Everybody, and welcome back to PGFW and another figure review. Today I have Unmatched Series 1 Dustin Rhodes, and first we will look at the packaging. Anything written on this is silver, and instead of gold there's a silver border here with the AEW logo, picture of Dustin. Pretty much the same packaging as the Unrivaled figures, but it also shows the number figure in the series and which series. On the back it shows Dustin and his signature, and it shows which pay-per-view his attire was from, or even which show, which is from All Out in Jacksonville, Florida, from 2020 during the pandemic era. And it also shows the other figures in the series: Omega, Allen, Miro, Baker, Cody Rhodes, LJN, and just Dustin. Now here, to show you the accessories. In box, he does come with his gloved hands, which have some silver on them, and they're really cool looking, I think, on the figure. I think they really bring out a pop, but also he comes with this head. If I can get to focus, kind of difficult being this close up, but there. His eye is really printed weird on his makeup side, or his face paint side, compared to his realistic looking side. I've always seen him like this, so it's kind of weird looking at him like this, especially with his eyes, because I've always known Goldust figures and action figures, you know, in this WWE games, his eyes would always be more wide like that, but then looking at him like this, it looks really weird. But looking at the figure, it does come with another head sculpt, as you can see here, a yelling expression, and his eyes are totally messed up there, but the figure is really cool. I think that's the best Dustin Rhodes so far out of the two figures, because the ringside exclusive Blood and Guts is the same one as his one series figure. He also comes with these hands, which are the same silver and pretty much same thing as these, but just as hands. And they're the same things that also come with the Kenny Omega and any open hands. They're the same molds, but just glove molds. So they're molded and like have a glove look to them. And even though I don't think he had black wrist tape, I think it's just kind of to give the gloves like an ending point. He also has tattoos, are very detailed on his arms. He has another one on this side that's like of a lady, and there. His attire is really cool. I really like the blue that goes through his attire. There, you can kind of see that weird metallic dark blue, and he has around his ab area, you can see this red outline around the black, and kind of has that there, and he has this logo, kind of like the Dustin Rhodes logo. And for his legs, he kind of has that same design going with that metallic blue. And his boots are really cool. I love that AEW figure boots move like this. It kind of reminds me of the boots on the old miniature Jack figures that Jack Pacific used to have. But on the back here, you can kind of see the spine. It comes down and it says natural, because you know the natural Dustin Rhodes. And kind of the blue metallic design goes on throughout that figure. But overall, I think this figure is really cool. And he is pretty tall, which I don't think I've ever realized Goldust was this tall, or Dustin Rhodes, or whatever you want to call him. Compared to the Undertaker here, I mean, I did change the head sculpt on Undertaker to a newer one instead of this head sculpt here. But, so I don't think it did make him any more taller, but compared to Undertaker, he is a tall guy. I mean, he's pretty close to Undertaker's height. I actually think maybe Drew McIntyre here is about the height of him. A little closer. So, compared to the average height wrestler of like a Sting, Miz, Jeff Hardy, Dustin Rhodes is really tall. And I think this pose here, I think looks the best. Kind of gives that look that he's trying to grapple something. Or somebody. Focus that for you. I think this shot looks the best, and I think especially this new boot pivot, as you can see here, kind of gives some good articulation, because his boots rotate itself and his feet. He also has double jointed knees, and I really like the AEW ones because they lock into place better. He's on ball joints, and his legs feel really good. They're pretty stiff. He also is on the same waist joint of that weird ball joint thing that we've seen on almost every single AEW figure. And I've always liked their ab crunch. It looks more natural, especially when you... Some of the figures don't do it as best as others, but his top half is also on a ball joint. So I think that gives him more natural thing there. But that is Dustin Rhodes. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next figure review video. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, or even to see figure matches, and press that notification bell so you can get a notification every time I release a new video. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you tune in for more figure reviews. Coming out soon, I will do a review on the Unmatched Series 1 Kenny Omega.